Hey, I'm Josh Turner, Wall Street Journal best-selling author and founder of Linked Selling. Most businesses are on a cash flow roller coaster. 1 month, you're riding high with phone calls, appointments, and a ton of new clients. The next month, you plummet straight down towards failure. There are no calls, there are no appointments. Potential clients simply vanish. Riding the cash flow roller coaster keeps your business in a perpetual state of struggle. You struggle to get new clients, you struggle to make money, you struggle to pay your bills, until one day your cash flow dries up, your business crashes, and you lose everything. It's not a fun ride. That's why I dedicated the last 7 years of my life to developing a system that helps small businesses get off the cash flow roller coaster once and for all. And let me tell you, it wasn't easy. The first time I rode the cash flow roller coaster, I was 22 years old, about to graduate college and work full-time for my father's small remodeling company. Growing up, I never knew about the ups and downs of the cash flow roller coaster because my parents always made sure I was taken care of. My childhood was happy and stress-free. My dad worked when he wanted to. He had all the freedom in the world. From my viewpoint, he had it all. I wanted that freedom too. As I grew up, I helped my dad any way I could. I got estimates for jobs, coordinated with subcontractors, managed projects, communicated with clients, and even helped out with some marketing and sales. Dad's business grew steadily. We had several jobs going at any given time. We even hit the $1 million revenue mark. It felt like solid growth. I couldn't wait to graduate and work for him full time. Little did I know, we were approaching the peak of a very big drop. It was the summer of 2002. He asked me to come into his office. He told me that things had turned south, work opportunities had dried up, and there was no more money coming in. Cash flow stopped. The payables started to mount along with the debt. The hole was too big to dig out of. Unable to pay the bills, he had no choice but to shut the doors. I was devastated. This was my future. Now it was gone. It wasn't until a couple of years later, when I started down my own path of becoming a business owner, that I realized the root cause of my dad's business collapse. He didn't have a steady stream of new clients to guarantee cash flow every month. So when I decided to start my own business, I made it my mission to create a process that pre-qualifies your clients to create a steady stream of appointments every single month so you can get off the cash flow roller coaster as quickly as possible. And what happened next changed my life forever. Over the next 7 years and 2 businesses, I discovered repeatable action steps and generated steady leads every single month. These leads turned into clients, which created consistent cash flow so I could get off the cash flow roller coaster once and for all. Consistent cash flow gave me freedom. Freedom from the corporate world because I never had to look for a job again. It gave me time freedom to focus on the things that mattered most. The best part is, as I mastered the science of lead generation to grow my business, I taught the exact same strategies to our clients and they began to see the same results too. We racked up case study after case study. Just as the system worked for my business, leads were now consistently flowing into their businesses so they could finally get off the cash flow roller coaster for themselves. Ever since I freed myself of the cash flow roller coaster, my priorities have started shifting from worrying about paying the current bills to what will the future look like for the kids that my girlfriend Jess and I are planning to have in the next couple years. I know my best and only chance to make a big impact in this world is you. I believe that small businesses like yours and mine are the #1 driver of economic growth. We create a world that is better than today so our children can have more, be more. You are the heroes who courageously charge forward to create immense value out of thin air. If I focus 100% of my efforts helping you grow your business, then we have a great shot at making a pretty big dent in the world. I want to help business owners like you get off the cash flow roller coaster so that you can create a better lifestyle for yourself, which is why we all started our businesses in the first place, right? Instead of holding these strategies close to the vest, I decided that it's time to share these ideas with everybody and to write a book about how we developed the entire booked lead generation system, and I want to give it to you today for free. All you have to do is click below to download Booked directly to your computer or phone so you can start learning how to set up your own unique, customized lead generation system today. Yes, Booked is an international bestseller with hundreds of amazing reviews, but I'm giving it away for free because for me, it's not about the book sales. It's about leaving the world a better place. This is why I also took time to create 2 more training videos that walk you through the exact steps I used to personally grow my business from nothing, zero, to a multi-million-dollar company in just a few years. Seriously, when I started my business, I was working on a plastic table I set up in my unfinished, dingy basement. There were literally spider crickets jumping around in my work area. It was about as meager as you can get. But I discovered 3 simple, repeatable action steps you can use to create a customized appointment generating system so you can have a steady flow of leads and appointments every month. And I'm going to teach you each of the following steps in these training videos. Step 1 is the foundation. When you create a strong foundation for your system, you attract ideal clients so you don't waste time talking to customers that will never buy. If you watch this entire video, you're going to learn exactly how to start building your foundation today so you'll have a really strong framework when you start reading Booked. The second step to creating an endless flow of new leads is to build a strong authority leadership platform. In the second video, you're going to learn the exact strategy I use to go from a complete nobody to a market leader in a matter of days, doing the exact opposite of what every major social media guru is teaching today. Seriously, this is not the typical rehashed social media strategies that you've been hearing about. This is a completely new way to harness the power of social media, no matter what platform you're on, without creating any of your own content or spending any money on advertising. In the final video, you're going to learn about the 5 pillars of the Booked lead generation system that you can use to start pulling leads and clients in directly from your authority leadership platform. The best part of this process is that your foundation and your authority leadership platform position your business so that your ideal clients are going to come to you asking for help, instead of you always having to reach out to them, begging to help them and offer your services. When you understand these concepts and apply the strategies from Booked, you create long-lasting prosperity. With all that being said, let's get started on building your foundation right now. The foundation leverages proven psychological triggers that create the perfect environment for prospects to open up to you. It's a way for you to cut through all the noise and helps you connect to your ideal prospect so they begin to know, like, and trust you so that they come to you asking for your help instead of you always having to chase them. Now, the foundation is deceptively simple. Most business owners think that they have a strong foundation, but the truth is, if you're not generating consistent cash flow every month, then your foundation is weak. And if your foundation is weak, you're going to attract weak prospects. And weak prospects, well, they waste your time and they don't buy, which keeps you on the cash flow roller coaster. So don't gloss over this step. Otherwise, your authority leadership platform that you're going to learn how to build in the next video will crumble before you even get your first lead. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. The foundation consists of 3 steps. Number 1, creating your prospect profile. 2, charting your prospect map. And 3, building your value identifiers. Let's break down step 1, the prospect profile. Your prospect profile is all about understanding exactly who your ideal client is. It's a cheat sheet that identifies exactly who you want to start booking appointments with, who they are, what they do, what they love, and what drives them crazy. The power of the prospect profile not only allows you to speak directly to your ideal client, but more importantly, it's going to repel people that you don't want to work with. When you generate the perfect prospect profile, you're going to understand the way they think and feel so that you can connect directly to your ideal prospect and inspire them to reach out to you for help. The next step in the foundation is charting your prospect map. You need to know where your ideal prospects can be found online. And I'm not talking in a generic sense like LinkedIn or Facebook. I'm talking about specific groups within Facebook and specific groups within LinkedIn that these people are in and are actively engaged in. If you understand where they hang out, you know where you need to be planting your flag. These are the places that you're going to tap into to generate leads. You'll also use this research for the final step of the foundation, which is your value identifiers. And you need to understand what your ideal prospects really care about, what keeps them up at night, what activates them. And when you start to hang out where your ideal clients are, you become a part of the conversation and they give you access directly to their problems because they're complaining about their issues right out in public. So you begin to learn exactly what pain they're in and what they are truly looking for. You begin to understand your client's language. Most business people online only talk about themselves and what interests them. What interests them is getting new clients. So everything they talk about is centered around what they do and how they can help people. And they end up talking about themselves all the time. Well, this is the complete wrong way to do it. You want to speak your ideal client's language. You want to connect with your ideal prospects about what they care about, what they value. When you talk about what activates them, they start to really pay attention to you, and you begin to control the conversation. I give the exact steps on each of these areas in Booked, so at least go through the chapter on the foundation, because in the next video, I'm going to share with you how to use your foundation to really open the floodgates and start booking appointments as soon as possible. When you combine the foundation with this next step of the Booked lead generation system, people begin to view you as a leader, as a real player in your space. And when you become a leader in your industry, everything gets better. Prospects come to you, so you don't have to chase them. You can charge higher prices because people view you as an authority. Without it, you're just another huckster humping people's legs. With it, people want to talk to you. Now, most people believe and even teach that becoming a leader like this, a leader in your market, has to take a ton of time and a lot of money. This is simply not true. In the next training video that I'm going to email to you in the next couple of days, you're going to learn how to build your very own authority leadership platform. And it doesn't require you to create any content, and you don't have to spend a dime on advertising. I must warn you though, this is not some kind of easy push button process that doesn't require real honest to goodness work and effort. If you think that just by reading Booked you are going to somehow instantly generate clients without putting real work into setting up the system, then don't watch the rest of these videos. I am only interested in helping serious business people who are fed up with the old way of doing things, who are tired of being on the cash flow roller coaster. And if you're ready to do something about it, then this is for you. Grab your copy of the book, watch the video series, and do the work. Booked is not theory. Booked is a proven formula that has been tested time and time again by myself and thousands of our clients all around the world in all sorts of niches, all sorts of industries. Booked is about growing your business with a proven step-by-step appointment generating system that anyone can create. It doesn't matter if you want to grow your business to a multi-million-dollar level, or if maybe you're just getting started and need to get your first few clients in the door. Booked challenges today's social media myths. You're going to learn why social media standards are wrong and how they prevent you from growing your business, but you'll also discover why it can be a lot easier than most of the social media gurus make it out to be, if you do it the right way. If you're on the cash flow roller coaster, if you stay up late at night wondering where is the money going to come from to pay the bills, if your business causes more stress than happiness in your life, get your copy of Booked. And if you think some of your friends or people in your network might also want to grab a copy of Booked, please use the share button to share it with your friends and colleagues on Facebook. And I'd love to hear what you think as well. So please leave me a comment below this video telling me what you think of these strategies. So with that, I'll just say thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I really hope you enjoy the book, and I look forward to helping you build your authority leadership platform in the next video.